going? What are you drinking tonight? Let's keep them flowing. Where do you come from? Where are you going? What are you feeling tonight? And what are you showing? Where do you come from? 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 Where are you going? What are you drinking tonight? Let's keep them flowing.
Hey, good evening. Welcome everybody. We are here to talk about some cloud gaming tonight. I'm joined as always every Sunday evening since 2001, ever since we completed that Destiny 2 raid, one of two teams in the cloud to do it. Yes, before crossplay, we are the champions. We are Rudigs and Nads. What's going on? How are you doing?
Good yourself. I had a good weekend, but yeah, I'll talk more about it. But been doing well. Just did a little bit of travel today, but yeah, just enjoying my week. I was sick most of the week, which I ate, and I'm hoping this week's gonna be a better week. What about yourself? How are things going?
Well, can't complain. Been working on the house, installed a beam, installed
Nice.
some columns, been spending full days there, taking out trash, taking down drywall, taking
Ain't
measurements, working with engineers, trying to fix the stairs. We got double joists that need to be replaced. Some metal hangers, something called hurricane ties, which I'm like, we don't even have a hurricane, but apparently we need to install them. There's a lot of stuff happening at the house right now. I got to keep juggling, and right now, like, my vent shaft is like just cut in half. Well,
oh geez. Okay.
Yeah. Well,
wow. a lot of stuff to work on. Well, hopefully, like, that house gonna look amazing, and you gonna move in like very quickly in it. So I'm hoping
One
the best
day.
for you. Yeah, one day. But yeah, what have you been gaming? Like, for myself.
So yes, when I get some time, I'm doing some gaming there. Been
Nice.
getting into some Forspoken, so that's been a nice little throwback.
Yeah.
I didn't really complete all of it, so I'm going through in the open world, completing all these different bosses that are just out there. And then there was some DLC that they added, so I've been going in and playing that. Other than that, I was playing some Sonic Origins, because Hannah and I watched Sonic 3. So that was fun, and it got me more in the Sonic mood. So I actually ended up beating Sonic CD, which has a little cameo in the movie Sonic 3, so that was cool.
Nice.
And I beat that one, and now I'm on to Sonic 2, and that was the introduction of Tails. So that's cool.
Nice. Oh, that's very good.
Yeah, I would have to say the game was it was pretty simple. Like I wasn't having a lot of deaths.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got to Sonic 2 and I'm like, "Oh my gosh, they really like stepped up the difficulty on this one."
Mm.
I'm having trouble trying to navigate some of the it made it more of a pinball. It feels more like a
Oh
pinball
yeah,
game than
yeah.
anything else.
That's from where they created the paintball Sonic too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was like its own game. It was just pinball.
Yeah. You know what? If I am to get a pinball machine,
Yeah.
it would definitely be Sonic themed. I think that would be Sonic themed. We're not, Hannah says. Where? We'll figure out. We'll kick out the
Oh,
tenant.
the house. Your house gonna have so much space.
It's gonna be Ricky's pinball machine room.
I know, already jumping in, deciding. No, we're not getting that.
Yeah. Well, other than that, we played Among Us like we usually do,
Yes.
and
yes,
some Hell Divers on Mondays, getting into some fun there. So, a lot of
definitely.
stuff. Been gaming, enjoying it, but waiting for a really big blockbuster. I think this year. To take the reins because there hasn't been too much on my radar as of this year. Hopefully, February will bring something a bit different.
Mm-hmm. Sweet, sweet. And your mama knows you want us to play some Monster Hunter while I never got into the Monster Hunter. I did try it. I was like, I don't know if it would be like up for it. The Wild is a new one, right? It just released recently, so interesting one. I think it's more open world.
Well, you see, I'm sort of against hunting animals. I don't know, it just doesn't feel good. Like I played the Monster Hunter demo,
Yeah.
and what you had to do was you had to go up to these big, huge, fuzzy beasts, and there was
Mhm.
3 of them. And then I
Attack them.
like made sure you had to separate one from the pack. And automatically, I just started feeling terrible. And then you had to like hit it like a bunch of times. And the issue is, it has so much HP, and I'm
Yeah.
just hitting it over and over again, and I'm feeling worse and worse and worse. And it's running away to get help, and I'm
Yeah.
like, chase after it, kill it. I'm like, why am I doing this? This is so brutal. And then it like the final place is it goes back home for safety, and then I chase it back into his home and kill it. I'm like, I'm the bad guy.
Yeah,
It doesn't
pretty
make me feel
much.
good.
Pretty much. Some
And
game I've been playing. So as usual, yes, Diver on Monday with you, and some Among Us every Tuesday. Come and tag along. And another game I completed, Stalker 2. So I finished it on Friday. I think it was Friday. I did finish it, and I'm happy I'm done with it. That was a fun game. Very buggy. Like for playing with the PC Game Pass, I feel like it was very very buggy. Didn't like playing on GFN either, so something to watch out. I feel like maybe the Steam version might be working way better than the PC Game Pass, but yeah, I'll suggest to like go try the Steam version. And yeah, when I was done, I was like, oh, I feel like I don't want to start a new game, but I want to do a game that like I'm kind of already knowledge on it, and just like for a little bit. And I decided to play some Enshrouded. Enshrouded had like a lot of updates since I played it last. And yeah, I was like kind of like wanted to get back into it and see how like things have been going. I think the at the update 4, so that's the latest update they had going, and I haven't tried a lot of new stuff, but like they have a new area. I still yet to discover that. I've been playing around with my farm, building a new area, new building. I like to like move in somewhere on an old house, like destroy and rebuild it from scratch. So I've been doing that, but it's quite a lot of fun. If like for survival game, the gameplay is very similar to Legend of Zelda, so pretty fun. I like it. But yeah, and they did a lot of new update to make the bow, like the ranger, very powerful. So I'm yet to go check that snow area. So that's gonna be eventually gonna get there. I just need to rebuild from the beginning. I decided to start a new game, a new character, and go from there. So this should be a lot of fun. But yeah, that's what I've been doing. And other than that, I've been playing some mobile game as usual. Raid Shadow Legend, Maple Story, and mobile, and Top Hero, which is a new little game I decided to play. I don't know if I'm gonna keep playing, but it's a lot of fun in the meantime. So, but one of the thing, not game, kind of gaming related, that I went and do over the weekend. Yesterday, I went to this concert on the orchestra, right? And it was about Mario Kart. It was very fun. It's called Jazz and Geek, the people that do this, and it's very good. It's in French, but like it's in Montreal. So it's a mix of was it like string and brass, if that makes sense. And you have your usual band in the center. You can see here they were playing a specific song. There was like a lot of musicians that took Mario Kart theme song, or like an in-game Mario Kart, and they just mainly Mario Kart 8. They just redid the song so they could play it in within an orchestra, and the sound was amazing. They were great. You could see it in their face. They were very excited to play music and then just like play those songs, because it's like everybody played the Mario Kart. And with like the Nintendo Switch coming out, the Switch 2 with the new Mario Kart, that's gonna be interesting. Maybe they're gonna pick on that, because I think last year they did like Legend of Zelda last year, or like I know the 25th anniversary of the Legend of Zelda, there was like the orchestra that did like all the music from Legend of Zelda, which was great. But those guys been doing Mario Kart, and next year they're gonna do some anime. So if you're interested, it was at a Place des Arts in Montreal. Very fun to watch. Just drink some wine and beer and watch this concert. So pretty cool. So that was the our my wife and I anniversary. So
Nice.
yeah, basically, it was a lot of fun. She's a fan of Mario Kart, so yep.
Awesome times.
Yes,
Pretty
definitely.
unique.
Yeah, pretty unique. Something to check out. Like it's quite interesting to see the music. Like when you play the game, you hear the music and you don't think too much of it. But when you see people create that music, it's pretty amazing. Yeah. So, do you want to move into some news on Diver? There was
Yeah,
a
let's get
patch.
into some Helldivers update before we get into the chaos tomorrow.
Yes. So, on January 14th, that was last week, they had an update where that was the last update they had. The first update of 2025. They fixed a few crashes there, caused by Illuminate ship despawning, fixed a potential crash when the player quit the game. That's good. Miscellaneous fix an issue with jitter when aiming through scope, and fix an issue with the STA X3 WASP launcher targeting not properly working when using one owned by another player. I think I said this the last week. Maybe it's the same one that we saw last week, but that's what we have for Divers too. And something I want to get into with I'm quite excited about the Nintendo Switch too. And I've been looking at any type of rumor, and I'm a big fan of Legend of Zelda. So I look up something I found that today. I think I put it in the general into the Discord, but like it's a remark late. So we know there's gonna be a Nintendo Switch 2. We're sure we're gonna have a Zelda game. It's probably not gonna be another Breath of the Wild or of the genre. They're probably gonna do a remake. So there's been a lot of speculation about which Zelda game it could be. And the one I would be interested, I think we mentioned it about Twilight Princess, because I think they remade it for the Wii U, but I would like to see a better version, like graphically like better. You can look online. There's like a bunch of people that use Unreal Engine 5 to create it, but there's been mention also about the Wind Waker, Ocarina of Time. So I don't know. I think I will really like Twilight Princess or Ocarina of Time. Ocarina of Time, I know they remade it so many times, but like I'll be interested to see how they remake it. But that was wanted to point out about Nintendo Switch 2. So yeah, I'll be following this, and then I'll be interested to see what they come up with. But again, April 2nd, that's when we're gonna have the full detail announcement of the Switch 2, and probably gonna hear more about Mario Kart 8 or 9. Sorry, Mario Kart 9 is gonna be the new one. But that's about it. Do you want to jump into some news for Nvidia?
Yes, well, let's do that. So, Nvidia's got a bit of a short one today, but let's cover it up. We got some Baldur's Gate 3 mod support. So, let's get the screen
Yes.
up. Alright, so Baldur's Gate 3 mod support launches in the cloud, plus streams 7 new games on GeForce Now. So we're leveling up gaming, time to roll for Initiative. Adventurers in the Forgotten Realms can now enjoy a range of curated mods uploaded to Mod.io for Baldur's Gate 3. And I've gone through some of these mods, they're pretty cool, like different hair, different outfits, even some classes, something called a Mind Weaver. So
Oh.
some pretty cool stuff if you want to expand your game. There's even bigger other fights as well. So if you're looking to play more BG3, more content is out there. You definitely want to check this out. And from what I saw, it was all free. So pretty cool stuff.
Yeah, mods are free and it's created by the community.
Yeah.
I will see probably some mod that like you have a character or something like that with all the stats pre-made, and you have to follow the description, like act like this. This is what your character is, and then go from there. But yeah, pretty cool.
Well, some games we got coming out, 7 of them we're going to let you know about. Among Us is now available through Xbox or PC Game Pass, so that's cool to see. We got Lawn Mowing Simulator. Now, this is hilarious because I picture somebody who's got this crazy lawn outside who hasn't mowed it playing Lawn Mowing Simulator
Yeah,
inside.
it's ridiculous. I saw it. I was like, oh my god, can you believe?
Sins of Solar Empire, Rebellion, Story of Seasons, Town Scraper, Amnesia. I forgot the Amnesia collection existed.
Yes, very fun game. You might not like it because it's like a very scary game, right?
Well, that
But
was the joke because I said I forgot the Amnesia collection existed. You see? Ba-doom boom. Shh.
but yeah, I play some of them, and it's like kind of a horror game where like you cannot shoot at the horror thing. You have to hide and stuff like that. So pretty interesting. Yeah, very scary.
And what's the last game you ever beat, Nads? Well, I guess for you that would be easy. You just
Stalker
beat
2.
Stalker 2.
Yes, I
And
did
for
beat
me,
Stalker 2.
I just beat Sonic CD today. So
Nice,
that would be
nice.
the last game I beat. And oh my gosh, at the end of Sonic CD, there was like this cutscene. It was like Sonic Boom, Sonic. The song was so awesome. And they're like he's like saved Amy, and Amy's like doing tarot cards and stuff. And it was just kind of fun, and it's like got me into the Sega vibe. Can't wait to see more stuff out from them. So cool stuff. See, it's short blog from GeForce Now, but I have a feeling people are going to be looking forward to what's next. We're going to be letting you guys know GeForce Now's games for February. And I know some of you are looking to see if Kingdom Come Deliverance will be on there. We will let you know as soon as possible.
Yes, and I'm hoping that GeForce Now is gonna have some new AI feature added. I know you can already use some a little bit of the AI, but I want to see more of that.
Yeah, yeah. I want to see Nvidia Ace. I want to see the Inzoi game. I want to see PUBG start releasing that
Oh
co-op
yeah, that's
ally.
interesting. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
there was a lot of cool things there.
mhm.
But let's go through our cloud gaming services and talk about what's going on with these guys.
Steroid.
We got the booster boy. Da, 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 da. All right, Dead by Daylight, Phasmophobia, and Dead Space. So some pretty big scary games. Why would the AI tell me that? Okay, those are not the games that are even coming out, but that's fine. The games that are coming out are Colat, Husk, and Interchange. So be sure to check those out. Man, the AI noting is just terrible. It just like didn't even try to get that right. Definitely some scary games for January because that's what people want to do in January. Boosteroid,
Yep.
play some scary games.
You're already
Have you
back
ever
at
played
home.
any of those?
No.
Husk, Colot, or Interchains? No, neither have I. Well, how about Black Nut receiving 5 new games from an indie publisher? I'm sure these are ones to be excited for. Voltaire, Artro, Koromon, Whispers of the Machine, and Tales Noir Preludes. So all games I really haven't seen before, but they're all from the indie collection, and something in that vein of indie, small,
Vegan
more like a
vampire.
mobile experience. Yeah,
Oh jeez. Yeah, I know, right? It's like fun little game, I guess, right?
I think they're more like, oh, we'll boot this up on my phone on the bus drive if I have 10 minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
You know.
Check it out.
Well, Antstream is adding 2 brand new games.
Nice.
And what are these ones? Radical Bikers. So this guy's got his pizza delivery, he's got his moped. And you know what that reminds me of? The Grand Theft Auto Vice City, where you could be the pizza delivery guy on the moped. I don't
Oh,
know
it's
if
the
you ever did that
PlayStation
side.
game. Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah, it's a PlayStation game. Interesting. They should bring this series back.
Yeah, that's funny.
We also got Gold Cave.
MSX? What's
Yeah,
MSX?
line of home computers in Japan. So this is a Japanese line of computers, and you must scramble to take out fighter jets. It kind of looks like Space Invaders, but hey,
Yeah.
some computer games are bringing out. Did some obscure catalogs out in the cloud these days, to be honest. And some sad news out in the clouding world. We talked about this one right after Stadia closed, Utomic. And unfortunately,
Oh,
it is
wow.
bidding farewell to its subscribers as it shuts down.
Maybe too expensive to keep at it if they don't have that much subscriber, I guess.
Yes, yes. Your subscription will be canceled. No further charges will be made. Thank you for being a part of the Atomic family. We hope you've enjoyed the ride. So, yes, unfortunately, I don't think they were able to get enough attention because they did file for bankruptcy earlier this month.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, it sucks to see that.
Yes, no Utomic. But it joins Stadia in the cloud gaming graveyard, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's what happened. Some company kick off and others don't make it, right?
Yeah. So, did you catch the directors? What did they do? The Xbox Developers Direct?
Yes. So watch it with you guys. Doom the Dark Age looked pretty fun. There's also the one I found interesting was Ninja Gaiden 4. So that should be a lot of fun.
Yes, if it comes out this year for sure. I am calling it now. I do not think it's going to come out this year.
Yeah. They're gonna delay it like any other game, right? So.
Yeah, of course. They have to. It's part of the gaming law now. You have to
Mhm.
delay your game. But we had Doom the Dark Ages introducing a shield, giant mech, rideable mounts, cool new weapons where you pump skulls' heads into guns and it created bullets. So I think they're doing a lot of cool things here. Ned's
Mhm.
a question I think I asked you on the panel, but do you feel like the Doom Slayer is a better Xbox, mascot than Master Chief now?
Yeah, I feel like they kind of gave up on Halo, right? Like with all the issue they had, and I feel like with Bethesda joining the Xbox lineup, Doom is definitely like a contender there because like the fact they announced it during their developer direct and nothing came up of a Halo or creating a new Halo or anything like that. So yeah, quite interesting.
Yeah, it's big, it's cool, it's exploding onto the scene, and you'll get to play it May 15th. So, some big things. South of Midnight is also the Canadian game. I thought we
Hmm.
may want to cover this a bit because,
Shout out.
shout out to the Canadian devs.
Mm,
South of Midnight is a story about Louisiana, I believe, and the lore behind the South. It seems to be a action adventure with this telltale sort of art style. You look to fight bosses, do exploration,
mhm.
um, cool stuff. And shout out to the Canadian devs.
Yeah, and I think you point out it was looking like Forspoken, right?
Yeah, so Forspoken was an action third person
Mm.
sort of magic based combat, and then that's really where I see those similarities.
Yeah, definitely. But look very interesting. So,
Yep. South of Midnight coming out April 8th, so fairly
soon.
short. Now, this one, I don't know why, but it's like drawing my attention, and that was Claire Obscura Expedition 33.
Mm.
It launches April 24th. See, I'm looking for a game now when it's too freaking cold outside. When it's April 24th, I'm going to want to go outside. This game looks pretty like intensely cinematic with its
Mhm.
Unreal Engine 5. They're really showing it off, but it's a turn-based game, so
Yes, it's
uh,
a JRPG game, so turn-based, but you can uh do action in the middle of it, and which was pretty interesting. You do attack when you get attacked. You can do parry or like reduce the amount of damage, which is quite interesting. And you take in a JRPG, right?
absolutely. I love the characters too. There was like this monkey man who was kind of clumsy, and I thought that was a very relatable, characteristic. They seem to be more have more dimensions to their emotions, which I find to be more immersive and more entertaining at the end of the day.
Yeah, but very interesting game. Can't wait to see it.
And now your favorite of the evening, the Ninja Gaiden 4. So I have never played a Ninja Gaiden, so
I
I'm
played
a
the
noob.
old one, like mainly, and the PlayStation one.
Yeah.
So
So you
yeah,
played
that.
two Ninja Gaidens.
Yeah, probably, but the 4 looks like pretty well made and stuff, so it could be like something I'll be interested to try.
Yeah, so it was pretty cool. They released one of these Ninja Gaidens on Game Pass. It's a remake in Unreal Engine 5, and that's
Yeah,
Ninja Gaiden 2 Black, which is the
yeah.
definitive edition, including all the DLC they brought to Ninja Gaiden 2. Then
Hmm.
they told you to expect Ninja Gaiden 4 in the fall of 2025. So bringing a lot of hype. This was a hack and slash. Um, and pretty cool aesthetics, big finishers. I was watching my friend Wilson play, so it was pretty entertaining, and the boss fights seemed pretty cool from what I saw. And they even introduced a lot of accessibility features like hero mode, which allows you to auto block and auto dodge and sort of give yourself some extra legs so you don't die. Because back then, games were made a lot more difficult, I think.
Yeah. Well, I'm guessing this game is not gonna be that easy either. I think those games been usually difficult, so.
Oh yeah, big time, big time.
I feel it's looking good. I feel like it's a fast game, you know.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, that was all the cloud gaming news we had. We raced through that one. I mean, we are going to give you the cloud gaming news as it comes out, and I feel like at the
Yep.
beginning of the year, maybe a little bit slower, but it'll pick up. There'll be bigger stories. But what do you
Yeah,
got
dude.
game clips wise?
I just had a good old L diver clip to show.
Nice.
Share this. Uh, so I think we were just at the end, try to survive and try to extract, and we were getting overwhelmed like crazy. I was out. I think I was getting almost out of steam, and I just jump on it, and you're just jumping last minute, and you have difficulty to make it because you're getting slowed down and everything. But yeah, it was a good fun. I think we always have a lot of fun playing some L divers. So, and my computer was like struggling so bad. It was not
No, we don't like to see that.
but like, yeah, I'll have to look into trying like Boosteroid that has L Diver 2 in it. So
No,
check
could be a
5
solution.
a month. Yeah, tried it out, check it out. But yeah, I have a 3060, right? So having a new 5000 series would be great, but I don't have the means right now. Maybe I'm just gonna accumulate some money just to eventually buy it, right?
Yeah.
What about yourself? Did you have any tips there?
Yes, let's check it out. So this is me clutching in the finals here.
Oh, nice, nice.
So here we go. I take out one guy, I put the cash out in.
The stage is set for
I'm waiting, launch the gas. Good move by Rudigs. And then I go hide under the vent. Throw the electrical glitch, take out the guy.
Nice.
Boom, win it. And not
Wow.
only that,
God.
I clinched the final round. And there it is. Game, set, and match for Rudigs in the finals. So a lot of
that's
fun.
cool.
Oh, Tenchu Z is so good. I wish they remade Tenchu Z, to be honest, but you know we can't always get what we want.
Yeah. What else do we have going? So, does PlayStation has a developer direct coming up anytime soon, or what?
It's predicted to be in February, but we have no news about that now. And basically all we've heard from is the Phantom Blade Zero. Did you see that clip?
Yeah. I've saw this clip. Probably something to show. I don't know if you have it open, but
It probably work better on yours.
yeah. Let me see here.
Phantom
Phantom
Blade
Blade
Zero.
Zero.
Boss fight.
I think we showed it last week or something like that, but we talked about this one. Made on Unreal Engine 5 also, and yeah, it kind of looked good. I was like, it's pretty interesting to see. Make me think like very similar to Ninja Gaiden type of thing, but it's a PlayStation exclusive game, right?
And it's also coming out to mobile, apparently.
Oh my God. Is it going to be a game we're going to be able to see on the Switch? You know what I mean?
Could be. I mean, they are calling this 2026 Black Myth Wukong. We could see, I'm not sure when it's going to be released, you know, them kind of calling it Year of the Snake, but I guess the trailer was just called Year of the Snake, which is a little bit sad. I was hoping it would come out in 2025 so I could look forward to it. However, I'm thinking we're going to see this in 2026.
Oh, there we go. You did the final attack on this guy. No,
Yeah,
that's pretty cool, right?
you can see he switches between weapons. He has the soft snake sword, and then he switches between the dual swords. Pretty seamless. Like
maybe there's
them
like maybe there's like a two different style. One is like more agility, so quicker, and there's like a heavy style or something like that. But yeah, it looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it's
Um,
interesting how they all move in a hive mind. You don't necessarily always see that. And to
yeah,
make a humanoid boss, a little bit more interesting, that shock value, I think you get that when you've sort of created this hive mind, because that's an interesting, out of this world concept for seven people to be working on the same mind.
yes, definitely quite interesting. Maybe the use of AI is in there. But yes, definitely an interesting game. Just to go back to what you said about going on mobile, with like the Nintendo Switch, the other thing that came out when the announced the pre-trailer, I will say, was that Xbox was quite excited to have their game on it. So I have a feeling that's going to be another thing. So if Xbox, there's gonna be some partnership happening, right? So Xbox is aiming a lot into video game, and I think PlayStation is picking up on that, and I think they're gonna have like some of their game a little bit on more platform, right? So definitely,
Well, we already saw that they did release their Horizon Lego game onto the Nintendo Switch, so I
yeah,
think the Switch 2 will be a place that they could be releasing games. Not sure as of yet, but I definitely think it lends itself to Astrobot, for
yeah,
instance, would be a big one for the Switch. But we'll see if PlayStation lets go of that exclusivity for sales. It's
yeah,
it's a push pull.
definitely. And one thing I want to mention, something I'm quite excited to see soon. It's gonna be coming out February 18th, and that's a vow. And I'm kind of interested about it because Obsidian used to make amazing game like with the Fallout. And they also made the Baldur's Gate. I think it was the first Baldur's Gate, right? I'm gonna try to remember there, but I know that the Fallout New Vegas was very good. And I kind of interested to see that on day one. It's gonna be coming out on PC Game Pass, so I'm like, maybe I'm gonna try it. But yeah, it should be quite interesting. Maybe it's gonna be something close to a Skyrim that's gonna tie me up until Elder Scrolls 6 come out. But yeah, definitely gonna have a look at this game. What do you think about Avowed? I know we saw
I'm
the
not like the
Xbox.
hugest Bethesda fan. I like that there is a third person mode in this one. However, I wasn't a huge fan in Starfield. Their stories are often built around like a lot of dialogue, and I always like to say I like to lead, not read. So there are some things working against me on this game to get jumped into, but perhaps it could. I'm never gonna count it out. If it comes across my gaming library, I could definitely see myself giving it a try. But in
Yeah,
third person mode. See, they don't show any third person mode off here, but they did say it is there.
I think it's mainly first person, but yeah, it's like similar to the Fallout series. You could go third person, but it's not prefer type of thing. So yeah.
Yeah, and that's what it doesn't have that right feel to it there.
Mhm. But anyway, that I always yeah, I kind of like can't wait to see how this game turn out to be. So
Well, all a part of Game Pass, and you can jump into it on the cloud, especially with GeForce Now linking into that. You can play it at its highest fidelity. But that is all we had this week for gaming.
yeah,
Um, the Switch 2, I think I'm calling it. It's going to be Twilight Princess, although that article you sent me showed three different Zeldas.
yeah.
I hope it's Twilight Princess.
I think they're
And
going around in circle to remake some of the previous Zelda, right? So, what's the last one they remade? Was the Awakening, right?
yeah, I mean, that was
So,
super old, right? That
but
was
like
like the
before
early ones.
that, Because I bought the Wii U version of Twilight Princess, right? And I have like the amiibo here. Yeah, so I think they already did that. Wind Waker was already remade too. They had the HD version, so I don't know. Ocarina of Time might be interesting because they did remake it multiple time. What's the version you play there on the Switch? Was this a Nintendo 64 port or something like that?
Yeah. Yeah, it was just a Nintendo 64 port. That still had the weird controls to it too.
Yeah. So maybe they're gonna remake Ocarina of Time because it was a great hit when
Yeah.
it came out. First
It was
3D Zelda, right? So,
one of the highest rated games. I almost think that maybe they would never do it just because they don't want it to get reviewed again. Because it got
they
reviewed
don't want to get.
so highly.
Yeah, they don't. Probably like it was like that was just perfect game. We don't want to screw it up or like
Yeah.
have a company screw it up. I don't know.
They did remake Skyward Sword though.
Yes. They made it so you didn't need to use a controller like as a wand or like for the sword because that was I played that version. It was like painful sometimes. But amazing.
Yes. Well, as always, it's fun to catch up with you every week, and we're talking cloud gaming and what's going on. Until next week, you can catch us on many streams on Cloud&Console. We got the download. We got family game night. We got Among Us, so come out Tuesday evening at 9 p.m. We're always looking for people to game with and get into the chaos. And then we got Helldivers tomorrow night, so stay tuned, stay locked in, and we will try to get a rival stream as soon as we can coordinate one of these nights.
Yes, definitely. We can look at that.
All right, until next time, thanks everyone for hanging out in chat. Have yourselves a good evenings, and stay safe out there.
You all.
All right, roll those credits.
All right.
Do I even need to? I die with the season leaves. I glide with the season breeze. True, my mind so easily spooked. I ride just to be the me who finds hype super decently smooth. Nice type, but as sick as beats.